No, but yeah. So I wow.
You're watching.
It's like looking into the sun for the first time.
Yeah, I was like, I felt like Icarus. I'm flying
But,
real close.
Yeah, so I ordained their wedding, and it was cool. It was cool. You know, I had to add a little Keenen into my.
You did,
of course.
It was, bro. It was funny, bro. It was funny because I was actually DJing. I DJ'd the ceremony. So this says he said these two. I forget. I'm gonna paraphrase. He said these two love each other so much that they got the government involved, and I thought that was just the funny because I've over 50 weddings probably at this point. I ain't never heard nobody say that, like, and everybody just started cracking up, bro.
Hey, listen, man, like, you know, you just gotta lighten up the atmosphere in the room. Like, those two was tense. Like, Steven was telling me, hey, listen, I need your handkerchief. I'm like, bro, you better not cry.
Keenen, his
I'm like, you better not cry.
He was stressing all day.
I'm like, and if you do cry, one tear, Denzel glory. That's it. But he held it in a little bit.
Yeah, he started. When
I was just watery during the vows.
Yeah, about to during the vows, he like got a little.
Exactly, but you know, I did that. I got the crowd involved during like the I do's. I made everybody say we do. So it's like it's just like, you know, it was funny. Feel good.
This is being Keenen.
It's just being Keenen. Just
Pretty
being
much.
Keenen. And then so I wasn't religiously ordained. I was ordained by a website online. Steven knew that, and he told his parents, because his parents were like, oh, is he gonna say prayers and stuff? He was like, no, that's not happening. But Brianna didn't tell her parents that. So her parents asked me to then bless the food. Now, during the ceremony, everything was cool. I got through that without ease. It wasn't until I had to say the blessing over the food that, you know, things got a little shaky.
Never prayed in his life.
I ain't gonna say I never prayed. Like, Jesus is my homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't talk every day, but it's one of those things where, like, you see your homie and you haven't seen each other for a while and y'all like get back together, like, y'all ain't miss a beat. It's one of those relationships, but I ain't never actually had to call my mans and be like,
in front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
Put him on speakerphone.
Let me know you know.
Since that's your homie.
So yeah, like I did a prayer over the food. That was a little shaky. And then they did the little shoe game. And I
did that fine.
The what?
The shoe game where like they're sitting back to back and they have like one of each other's shoes, and like I asked them questions like, who's the messiest, and then like they vote on like,
Okay, got it.
So like, you know, I'm asking a couple questions like, which side of the family is crazier, who's more dirtier, and you know, who got the better singing voice in the shower, yada yada yada. It was a nice old night. It was I can't say it. It was fun.
I had an amazing time.
It was fun.
It was a grand.
No,
old
I
you about to say grand old
I
time?
was about to say it, but the listeners like, Keenen, is anything better than a grand old time?
That's so crazy because I never realized you said it like that.
I didn't realize I said it too, but I was literally just about to say it. Then.
It was a grand old time.
No, I can't.
God damn.
Oh, and then also I caught the Garter at the wedding.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this really Steve Harvey. Like, he was doing every damn thing. The officiant. Is that what it is? Officiant?
Yeah. Officiants.
Officiant. He did that.
Hosted
the game, and then caught the Garter. Like, this nigga was the MVP of a wedding.
Listen, I always say, it's their marriage, my wedding.
And it's short enough.
Every wedding I go to.
This was his event.
This had to be the third or fourth time in a very short period of time that I've seen you spinning on the floor at somebody's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you be doing, but it's always like
He boxed us out.
a 3.
He boxed us out. I was on the floor too. He boxed us out. Like, I wasn't trying to catch it, but he
like
still
a
boxed everybody out.
3-second clip that I always see you spinning with some girl in a chair. And I'm like, Keenen,
I got to put a show on for the people.
And he did.
When people leave that wedding, yes, the cake, the food, they're going to remember Keenen. They're going to remember me.
If I get married, you're not invited.
I'm wedding y'all.
I want my
I'm
wedding
doing
to
the
be
ceremony.
legitimate.
It is legitimate. And speaking of that, I gotta make sure I turn the paperwork in so it's actually gets to the government.
Please do that.
Steven,
I had to. It was the weekend, so
piece
the
of advice.
office wasn't open.
Steven, go down to the courthouse.
No,
Make sure.
no. I'm just mailing
Double
it
check.
in. It's just that over the weekend, nothing was open. I'm just gonna mail it in. Their wedding, their marriage is gonna be.
Did you go to the post office yet?
Oh,
Oh, Lord. Anyway,
I will do that tomorrow.
Please do, because
I will do that tomorrow morning.
people are trying to send us stuff.
Exactly. People trying to send us
Steven,
dirty draws.
Go to the courthouse.
Yeah.
Don't go to the courthouse.
Just double check.
I have the paperwork. I even got my own little certificate. I'm probably gonna put it on the frame, put it in my wall.
Put it on the fridge.
So now you have another wedding this weekend.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, where you going? South Carolina?
South Carolina. Is one of my girlfriend's friends. Apparently, this wedding is about to be huge.
Really?
So
Like-
do you plan to show
Yes.
out there as well?
Yes.
Around the people you don't know.
Yes.
I think he would like that more, honestly,
Yes.
because he can just go home and not get
Oh God.
And the thing is, I asked her before I did it, so I was like, "Listen, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna cast this garter. Now, when I cast this garter, I put on a show. Am I allowed to go full tilt?" She was like, "You gonna do it anyway, so just go ahead." And the thing is, I didn't.
What an understanding.
I didn't because it would have got X-rated. Because if I was single and she
God.
wasn't there, I would have went under the dress instead of on the side.
Oh, you didn't do.
Nah, he didn't go all the way
I
under.
was
No.
gonna say I've seen you do that before too.
I didn't go under. I went to the side and
Yeah.
just pulled it on, and then I gave her. I stood her up like, "Hey, it's fine." Yeah. But if I was single, it would have went extremely X-rated. There would have been a couple more floor humps. Probably would did like a little handstand. Probably broke my neck, but without a doubt. But
Keenen.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro, I could do it.
Be a male stripper?
I definitely could.
We know.
That's why. Ooh,
I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
that is why.
Oh. Wow. Sorry, we're watching the Raiders game. This game is well over by the time you're hearing this podcast. But boy, was that crazy. God damn.